All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into tonight's film session, tomorrow's film session, wherever you're watching this. From what I've heard back from the folks over there on the Patreon account, first of all, thank you for being there. Tonight's really the first exclusive for you guys, except for the OGs. Y'all got Marlon Dean's video breakdown Friday. But from what I've heard from you guys, everyone kind of watches this sporadically. Y'all might watch 10 minutes, when you're having your morning bowel movement. You might watch 10 minutes during lunch. You might watch 30 minutes when you get home. So wherever you're watching this, however you're watching this, appreciate you for being here. I'm going to save the intros, guys. I'm going to get right into it because we've got a boatload of information to get in about 55 minutes to about 70 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this under an hour and 10 minutes and give you every bit of information that you need as far as what happened on Saturday. Couple of observations. You're going to watch how they chose to guard George Pickens. Totally took him out of the game, did everything they could to take him out of the game. You're going to see what I don't understand why they like to counter so much. They pulled a lot of guards and tackles on Saturday, did Georgia, on the offensive side of the football. You're going to see there's some miscues, blocking assignment wise and whatnot. And I'm going to show you one really good clip from Stetson Bennett that I loved a lot on that Kearis Jackson touchdown pass, I believe midway through the third quarter. So without further ado, man, let's jump right into it. Let's waste no time during tonight's stream. Let's go ahead and get onto it. So first play of the game, right? Only two snaps during the first possession before Trey Hill snapped it over Stetson's head. And one thing I want you to notice is, look, that first snap is high. Look where this, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this slow speed for you guys because I was using it during when I was grading it, and I thought it went really well. So look, that first snap is all the way to the right of Stetson's body. So it didn't take long for bad snaps to be there. Stetson does a great job catching the ball, turning around, giving to him. Look, they didn't waste long going straight to counter. You see Justin Schaefer pulling, and Jamari Sawyer right behind him rapping. Now, the thing you've got to notice about counter is that it's all about down blocks, right? Trying to get guys on angles. What they're going to do is they're taking everybody from the center on down to the tight end over here and blocking them down. Trey Hill's blocking all the way back to the three technique. Ben Cleveland's got the shade by himself. Warren McClendon and Trey McKitty have a front side down block combo. I know, a mouthful right there. They've got this front side down block combo from this end all the way to the backside inside linebacker because there's no one out here for Justin Schaefer to pull and kick. What this is supposed to do is Schaefer is supposed to pull and kick the end man on the line of scrimmage if he's available. And then Jamari is supposed to wrap for the first backer past the center up on the second level. But there's no one there. So they both end up wrapping basically. And Justin Schaefer picks up the first inside linebacker past the center. Now, here's the coaching point. Obviously, we want to get the snap corrected. But Justin Schaefer, see how he's got his head on the left side of that inside linebacker? If we've already wrapped, if we're the wrapper in this case, like Justin is, we want to get our shoulder on their, or our head at least, on their outside shoulder, or at the very least, square that linebacker up, which gives our running back a two-way go. Instead, he gets on inside leverage on this guy, lets him fall off play side, and that causes Zamir to bounce this thing back in where all that trouble is. Now, a couple of other things you need to notice on these down blocks, and we're going to talk about this a lot tonight. If you're down blocking like Owen or Warren McClendon right here, you cannot lose this guy play side. If you're down blocking to your left and you've got someone in your left gap, you cannot let that guy cross back over your face and fight to get back into the play, which is exactly what he does right here. And boom, look who helps make the tackle along with that guy that Justin Schaefer didn't quite block up. So a lot to clean up right there, and you're going to see these same mistakes pretty much all through the game on this counter play that they continue to run. And again, I think it's a lot based off alignment from Tennessee. You see, they've got the down blocks. They've got the good angles on them. The only thing is you got to execute them. You got to get them done, and you can't let guys fight play side on you. Let's go ahead and talk about about as bad of a start as you can to a football game right here. Second snap of the game, we're snapping one over Stetson Bennett's head. We just can't have this, man. Like, this is a crucial play. Start the football game, we're in 2nd and 5, and we skyrocket one over his head. I mean, it wasn't even close. The first one was at least close. Now, here's my thing. here's my coaching point on this, and this is why it's here. Okay, Stetson turns around and looks right there. You see his head? He makes sure he's got room. Now, he's going to make the what I call bad decision and try to pick this ball up instead of just falling on it. He's going to try to pick this ball up and throw it to make sure he gets to the line of scrimmage and save a down and save all this lost yardage. But the problem is you're not used to doing that, bud. How many times you watch quarterbacks work on scooping and scoring? They don't, because they're not supposed to be in that position. Let's just fall on the football. It's the start of the football game. The last thing we want to do is give up a safety or even worse, a touchdown to start the game. Now, he does a great little nifty play right here and realizes that he's fumbling it and not going to be able to pick it up and tries to slap it out of the end zone and keep one of his guys an opportunity to catch the ball. But, man, let's just fall on it right here and now. Right here. Let's just fall on this football, call it a day. You know, fight to live another down is what my coach would always say. Let's do that instead of, you know, ending up with a safety or even worse like it is right here, a touchdown. We don't want that. All right, we're going all the way to 455. We're not going to watch every clip today, but we're going to watch most of them. Now, here's the thing. I've never really liked running inside zone off this bunch set. You see all this right here? And here's why. Look how many added bodies it puts into the box. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in the box with bracketed coverage over here on George Pickens. I despise this. I don't like this at all. But there's a reason why, and we're going to show you later. So just take a mental picture of this clip right here and don't forget it because it's going to come back later on. But again, I just don't like this. I would rather we just, you know, spread them out and run inside zone because we've got decent push at the point of attack. I mean, everybody but Ben Cleveland and Trey McKitty on this split zone are past the line of scrimmage. They've reset the line of scrimmage to about the 29-yard line, but instead we've got nowhere to really go because the box is just so bunched up because of all that formational stuff that we decided to do in bunch set. But again, Todd Monk is smarter than me. You'll know exactly why a little bit later when you show it. All right, so this I like this a lot. We know we're getting man-to-man up here at the top, and they're going zone down here at the bottom. What you can't see, I believe, is another, yeah, we're going to motion Jermaine Burton down here. And here's how I know it's zone. Okay, watch this linebacker. He may look like he's running with Jermaine Burton, but he's going to move. See, he's moving before the motion's even called. So it's not man-to-man. What it is man-to-man at the top. See the alignment? Everyone's eyes are locked on their wide receiver. We've got this happening down here. We've got this guy's got curl flat. This guy's got the deep half of the field, and they're going 3 over 2 man-to-man with a single high safety over those 2 wide receivers. Now, Stetson knows he's got man-to-man on the top, and he's got outside leverage from this number 2 defender right here. So what are we going to do? We're going to play the leverage game. We're going to get the ball out quick, and we're going to hit Kearis Jackson for an easy first down. If they're going to give us that, let's take that. That's nice and easy. Now, here's my problem with this. Ben Cleveland is getting flat out walked by this defensive lineman. And let's watch it from the tight, and I'll show you exactly why. Okay, as offensive linemen, we are taught that we have a post foot and we have a kick foot. Your post foot is your inside foot. It is never to leave the ground. It is never to get in the air. It's supposed to slide as you kick. That post foot is supposed to slide. Anytime we pick up our post foot, I don't care how big you are. I don't care if you're 6'7", 340 pounds, and can bench press 225, 95 times like Ben Cleveland can. If we pick up our post foot like that right there, we are absolutely done. We will get walked by anybody in the SEC. You see how much ground he's just given right here? Now, for you mere mortals, if you do this kind of stuff, you're going to get put on your back in the SEC. But Ben Cleveland's big enough and strong enough that he's just going to do this the whole way back, and he's going to take it, but we're still collapsed in the pocket. If we wanted to take a shot right here, we couldn't because that guy's giving us. Now, the same thing with Jamari. Watch his inside foot, right? Keep that toe nailed to the ground, or else we're going to get walked like that. We can't have that. That's just bad technique, but strength winning over the technique. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all you're getting here on YouTube, unfortunately. I gave you the first 10 minutes for free. If you liked what you saw, head over onto Patreon. That's patreon.com/Brooks Austin. The link is in the bio. I know you guys love watching these. At least that's been the feedback I've gotten. This is all I can give you here on YouTube right here without getting slapped with multiple copyright claims, which I probably got slapped with one anyways for this first 10 minutes. So if you liked what you saw, there's a whole nother hour of this offensive breakdown of what Georgia did and didn't do against Tennessee on Saturday. This is the new way we're doing this moving forward. If you like what you saw, join us on Patreon. We got a party going on over there. There's a whole bunch of people signed up and loving what they're getting and appreciating the product. I appreciate you guys. And if you can't make ends meet, that's fine. If you can't make it happen, that's fine. That's why I'm still giving you this 10 minutes. And I hope I always try to pick the best 10 minutes and put them up here on YouTube for you guys, just so you can get a little taste of the best stuff that we've got going on over there. But there's a whole lot more over on Patreon. Again, that's patreon.com/Brooks Austin. We appreciate you guys. We'll do the same thing again tomorrow with the defensive breakdown from the Tennessee game. And then Wednesday, we'll bring you the live stream of what to look forward to or what to look for heading into that Alabama matchup. Appreciate you guys. For Brooks Austin, for the Patreon account, for this YouTube channel, we appreciate you for being here. We'll see you next time.